So we're here. Everybody's having lunch. We're on the set of Real Acting, and
I was looking at it.
Is there video?
No. It's just an audio podcast.
Oh, like a tape, like a
tape, an audio recording.
Oh yeah. I used to love tapes.
Or ADAT. You ever fuck with?
Oh, I like 8-tracks.
I had a 4-track, reel-to-reel
4-track.
4-track.
Holy God!
Like the one in Clue, where she's recording in the other
amazing.
room. You remember?
Yes.
She was telling me that her boyfriend actually confused us.
Oh yeah.
He thought that you were me. You were him, and then he was saying there's a Jack Black, and I'm like, no, this is Tom.
Yeah.
This is body double. And he argued with me for 2 minutes.
No, that's Tom.
It says it at the beginning. I'm Justin Pickering Smith. And I went for the longest name I could come up with.
Justin Pickering Smith.
Yeah. I've always wondered when I was going to use that. Somebody told me once, when I'm ready to be famous, I'll use my real name.
And Justin Pickering Smith.
Boy, did that shit backfire. But, yeah, so what do you feel like is your favorite episode so far out of the 2 seasons?
Favorite episode two seasons. Well, we're not done shooting all of it.
I know,
yet,
but you know.
But I would say of what we have so far, I really had fun with the finale of the first season. There was a couple of good scenes in there that I had fun with, of like hunting cats and with my cat addiction, and like having a scene with my parole officer in the last one.
Which I noticed he's not in this season.
He died.
Oh,
not in real life, but
the
character died. He got hit by a truck.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the comic books that we have. There's supplemental comic books and novels.
Yes.
And
so it's canon.
Yeah, it's canon. It's not a fan story.
Okay.
He died. So I have a new parole officer this season.
Yeah. I did. I haven't seen the PO yet.
He was only in one episode, and he was here.
Is it called kind of salt and pepper hair?
That's the guy who plays the owner of the Peter Theater.
Okay.
He runs a gym. I think that Braun works out at a boxing gym, but like he plays in this show. Peter, who owns the other theater that Lawrence has his rebel class at, his alternate class. So.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I mean, I've only seen snuck clips, little Instagram and TikTok clips of this season so far. So I don't even know.
You mean
I've read my script.
So like I haven't looked at our TikTok. Is it all like us just shaking our butts and like doing a sexy dance?
It's a lot of musical versions of the Instagram post.
Oh, I see.
It's the next level.
Because TikTok to me just seems like people shaking their butts
and you know what's funny is that I've noticed because there's remember Dub Smash? Do you remember that? It's something that you use. It's like TikTok, but it's like the precursor to TikTok. So it's like the fox to the Jetta, if you will.
Okay.
But I just saw somebody use it on Instagram, and I wanted to say, dude, that's so 10 years ago. Get on TikTok and do the same thing.
And there was another one other than that, because I remember back in 2012, I think, I was in this show, and there was like a TikTok, but it wasn't Dub Smash, it was something else. I'm trying to remember what it was called.
There's one that I was using. It was like Masquerade.
Yeah, no, it was another show.
You can do the deep fake on the Masquerade.
Oh my God.
Oh, wait.
Shut the fuck up!
Hold on. Wait, did he lose it? Okay.
Hold on, I gotta pick up my pants.
There it is.
Dude, so theatrical, bro.
Like a play in like New York City or something like that.
I was laughing really.
So, hey, we got Lesho over here. Lesho, we're on the podcast right now. We're talking about Real Acting.
You got a podcast?
Yeah, it's called The Wake and Bake. You don't have to care. Just keep drawing on your tablet there, and I'll ask you some questions, and then I'll leave you alone, and you can go back to drawing a ball sack and a martini glass. Or is that a brain?
A little bit of both.
It's a brain sack. So what would you say is your favorite episode out of the 2 seasons?
I don't have one, dude. I like it all.
Because you're in all of them, so you're like, you love it all. If I was like, I understand. If I was in every episode, I wouldn't just pick the episodes I'm in as my favorites.
I like them all, though. I'm in pretty much all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I think.
I mean, was there one that stuck out in your head? Like,
Nah, not really.
yeah.
Not really. But.
Besides yourself,
But-
who's your other favorite actor in the show? Pick one. You can't just say anybody. You can't say everybody either, and you can't say nobody.
Damn, homie, you left
I'm right
me
in
without
front
an
of
option.
you. I'm right in front of you. You know.
Look, you're a funny actor, but not my favorite actor. Nah, you know what?
It doesn't have to be me.
Like, you know what? No, to be honest, it's been a good experience. All these actors are equally talented. You know what I mean? Some funnier than the others, but overall, you know.
You know what I like about season 1 is like everybody gets their own feature episode.
Yeah.
You know,
Season 1 because we're introducing the characters. Season 2 is like, okay, we already
It's
know
all
who they are.
balls to the wall. Yeah.
Balls to the wall type.
Yeah.
So far, I think the one I really liked, I think the most is when I beat up Sarkis. You know what I mean?
That's a funny one.
Yeah, that's the one. If you want to say if that's my favorite episode.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. You know what I mean? But then again,
That was the fight one. That's
Yeah, that
like
was
where
the
the
fight
bar
one.
fight
Yeah,
happens
that's
in
it.
the studio or
Yeah,
in the theater. Okay.
yeah, that one. And,
I haven't seen it in full edit yet. I know you guys watched episodes
No,
one.
it's season.
You-
This is
you-
season 1.
Oh, yeah. You
When
tackle him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I
Okay.
tackle him, And at the end, you hear the. You know what I mean? Like, there's actually footage
I did
of me
forget
like.
about that.
Yeah, there's actual footage of me like, pretending to make that noise. And
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
shit, So, but nah, man. Overall, man, it's been good. I think I like the first episode. So, because that introduces everybody and.
Yeah. Like I said, it kind of gives everybody a little.
Yeah, and my line though, like really, like my hyena left me right because I have no emotions. Like what?
Can you teach me how to cry?
Can you teach me how to cry, Holmes? Like dog, like that shit's unforgettable. That's just
Yeah.
like, how do you just not like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Sure, dude.
But I'm high as hell right now, so.
Lucky. I need to go find that pen, bro.
Yeah, you want your.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, thank you, man. I love you, dude. It's awesome. It's awesome, dude.
We got 2 shows in, bro.
Yeah.
We got 2 shows in.
For sure.
Because I'm also on my heat of the beat, remember?
That's right. So that's 3 now. I mean, if you count this as 2.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't. I was just thinking. I forgot about Heat of the Beat. I mean, counting it, for sure. So now we're in 3. 3 miniseries. I want to hear it. So hey, I'm on a podcast right here. We're doing like a little thing. Bro, don't yell at me.
He's doing a podcast.
Dude. So I'm just asking everybody. Like, first, everybody tell everybody who you are in the show.
My character name or my name?
Yeah, or both. You can say both.
I'll just say I'm Joel.
Okay. And so, what do you like out of the 2 seasons that we've filmed thus far? I mean, obviously, a finale aside.
Sure.
What was your favorite episode working on? And it doesn't have to be necessarily like. I mean, because you've seen most of the episodes, right? Up till 5 of this season.
I haven't seen any of this.
Oh,
season.
you didn't? Oh, I thought that they did a screening thing.
No.
Oh, you didn't go.
I was busy.
Yeah.
I'm one of those working actors.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of this season. At least from the first season. I don't know. It all kind of runs together a little bit. So it was just like the overall vibe of doing the season and
Not to spoil anything for the new season, but you definitely have more of a romantic role in this one.
See, I feel like I have more of like a villain role in this season.
Yeah, but it's like romantic villain.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like what's his name? Gaston.
Gaston.
You know what I mean?
Mais
Like
oui,
you like Gaston until you see him being a dick.
Yeah.
And then you're like, what? Like,
So wait, does that make Gus the Beast?
dude.
Gus, you're a beast.
I hope you're happy.
He
Deal
likes
with that.
He likes that way too much. That's not fair.
It made him blush.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's like putting his hair behind his ear.
Oh, stop. Stop it, you. God. Jesus.
So, So, I mean, was there any episode that did stand out in your mind? Even just, I mean, like you haven't seen the new ones, but I mean, in filming, was there like something where you're like, dude, that was like my funnest day on set?
When we did the horror trailer, that was fun.
Yeah.
It was just so over the top. But actually, I remember liking the last episode a lot too, with like the blackout. You weren't even here for that.
I wasn't, and I haven't. I mean, I try to usually like for other movies like Star Wars or other shit. You know, like I'll do all the background look.
Yeah.
But like in stuff that I'm in, I try not to because I want to just see how it turns out. Because it's like when I record an album, I don't know what it's really going to sound like in the mix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And with this, it's like I try not to even ascertain in my mind what the fucking vision for the director or the writers is, because even then we know rewrites and reshoots and fucking redos and
It's like
and re-edits.
William Frawley from it's an old ref.
Yeah,
About almost 100, not 100 years. Fred Mertz from the I Love Lucy show
Okay.
would not read the script.
He'd just show up and
anyone's
be
lines. He
Fred.
literally had his line and the line before his and a little side and would just show up.
Yeah. Which is kind of like what Tom does.
Tom's a little bit of the Fred Mertz of real
dude,
acting.
I don't know if you've noticed, I know a lot of you've been out. Like whenever I'm doing my interviews, you're not in the room a lot.
Yeah.
But Braun and I go back a long way, and we've made some eyebrows raised sometimes at our interaction because he gets very irritated because I'm such a jackass, jerk off type of fucking performer. Period. I'm an improv. I mean, I'm just saying, like, my style is very don't read the script, but like at the same time, I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Right.
And I do try to memorize it, but it still gets reprogrammed in my or in my brain, and I'm not saying it exactly. Like it still conforms to my own lingo.
Yeah.
But like, dude, the last interview thing that I had to do, like, Braun's like yelling at me, and I'm yelling back at him, and it just ramps and ramps and ramps and ramps, and it gets to the part where like Bill and everybody are just like freaking the fuck out, like outside of the fucking sound room, like, dude, and like Bill's like trying to hand me a script, and I'm like, I have the fucking script, and I'm like, dude, it was just.
I hope that was rolling the whole time.
I don't know, like only they know, But it was one of those things where. Because even the very first time I filmed with this, because dude, the first thing I did was Heat of the Beat with Les show, and all I do is die.
Yep.
Like I had the easiest gig in that one, but then in this one I have more lines, and it's a character. It's kind of like somewhere between fucking a Dewdrop and like and the Tick, which is the same fucking guy. But I'm just saying, like, and with a game show, like almost actually he wanted me more to be like Jack Blackish.
Okay, yeah.
But Tom is so Jack Blackish that I had to be more
Patrick.
Fucking talk to the 8-ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And so just like I start off me, and then I turn into like three other people, and I keep saying the same thing, and then it starts to change, and then like finally I'm like and he's like, perfect, get out of here, But like even with today, I do a lot of thumbs up. There's just a lot of, because I'm like, I have a concussion, so I'm like off. I'm just fucked up this whole episode. And so Braun's like, did you practice your lines? And I'm like, Buck begins practicing thumbs up. You know what I mean? And he's like, I'm serious, dude, you have lines.
Wait, Buck?
I go by Buck Stallion, too.
Right, of course.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
But, so whenever he talks to me on Instagram, I talk about myself in second person.
Naturally. Oh, shit.
Oh, we're starting.
Let's do it.
Thank you. I love you. You're a handsome boy.
What's up?
So, Tom, we're doing the podcast still, and I'm gonna go in there. But
Podcast? So is this live?
Yeah.
This is live?
This is live.
There's how many people listening right now?
I don't know. I won't know till.
Hi, live people.
But I'm
hi, living live souls who are hearing this as I'm speaking. We're live, apparently, onto the podcast here. I'm pointing to the podcast, but no one can see
Nobody
it because we're
can see
listening.
because it's audio only.
Hi, live people.
So I was asking everybody what their favorite episode out of these 2 seasons has been.
Okay.
And you've had a very domineering role
I have.
in this series.
Yeah.
Or in this season.
Season 2, I
Season two.
became like the teacher and stuff.
Well, the student becomes the teacher.
Uh-huh.
That's usually how it goes. But it's kind of like you were already the teacher being the student.
I was the only working actor in the class.
SAG.
Yeah, I was the only one who was SAG.
You were
now
SAGing.
now there's another SAG actor. I think Shelley became SAG, but she's not in class anymore, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, out of the episodes, has there been a moment that's stood out in your mind as like?
Can I give a
You can give
cheating
a
cheat
reveal?
answer?
Yeah.
A cheating answer.
Okay.
An answer that's not a fair answer to give.
No, it can't be everything you're in.
No.
That would be my answer.
No. Not. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that I think my favorite episode was the one that I wrote.
Okay, that's
And-
just as bad as saying everything that you're in. But it's fair. It's fair.
I mean, and it's not even my part.
I've had
about
boogers
it.
in my eyes all day.
Yeah.
You just let me walk around with big green boogers in my eyes.
Hey man, I'm not the director. I'm not the director here. Braun is the director.
I just now pulled out these fucking Kyber crystals. Green Kyber. I had Yoda
Hey
Kyber
man,
crystals in
I
my
wasn't
eyes.
gonna say anything. I know,
That's
like
fucked up.
we have a
Girls
director.
love that.
Do they? They're into boogie eyes?
Girls love that. No, but it's not even. I'm not even gonna say it was my part of the episode that was my favorite.
It was
I
just
think
that it happened.
It was the fact that I wrote it, but aside from that, there was a scene between 2 characters, Beth and Alabama, where they're doing performing a scene on stage, and that scene is probably my favorite
Okay.
because it was just ridiculous, over the top, silly. We're live, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
hi.
Did you want to say something?
Sure, I like chicken nuggets and potatoes. Huh.
Where are the nuggets on the
Sounds
chicken?
delicious.
Where are the nuggets on the chicken?
On the skin.
What was your favorite episode so far, Sarkis?
Well, I like all of them, especially
boy.
the ones I write.
That isn't generic. You wrote half of them. I don't know. Hey, I see them all say written by Sarkis, and then Braun's like, I'm rewriting them.
Mental note, we have a scene to do in the lobby with Stuntman and Stuntman.
Okay, that's on another episode, right?
Correct.
So now, Victoria,
That actor comes in at 3:30.
That's out of Is Tina here? Can we put Tina in?
So we're here standing behind the director of Real Acting. We're with Braun right now, and he is focusing the camera and positioning it.
Jay, shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
What about right here? How you?
I'm shutting the fuck up.
Can you be on stage?
Yeah.
Daniel, can I be on stage?
I'm gonna hide the podcast behind the backstage here, but you'll be able to hear the ambience. Enjoy.
Everything, do we lock it out? Do we first?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. First off, what we're going to do is we are going to do a master shot from behind your heads of this guy's dialogue. Set off the scene, set off the day, right? Then I'm going to cut it, and then we're going to put Ben on stage, and he's flipping out and stuff like that. All that stuff is going to be from behind. We're going to see the back of your heads. All it is really an establishing shot. Then we're going to cut to all the close-ups, right? After those 2 shots, I'm going to move in. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Wait. How? Okay, where's Lawrence? Well,
That's what I figured, kind of in the back. He's gonna come here,
but I can work my way.
He's gonna be right here. Right here. I'm just figuring he's right here.
Okay. No. Okay. So I need you to switch with her, please. You're
Okay.
going to be doing your action over here. It can't be right in the center.
Okay, because I was thinking.
There's a million reasons why, but I don't have the time. to
Okay.
explain why. But we're going to have to do the action for him there, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Am I starting right over here?
So let me think here. When you are starting, when we're starting on his lines, you're actually just sweeping over there.
Yeah.
Kind of try to be as silent as you can.
Okay.
Okay. So after we do his lines, after we do some stuff with Ben right here, right? We're gonna move in and do the action stuff in the script with you. And it fits so much better that you're spilling it over there. It's kind of out of the way, nobody's paying attention. Right here, if you did that,
Yeah.
it would be weird, camera-wise. But also, everybody would just look at this, you know what I mean? So let's just do it there, act like that's going on. We've already shot this guy doing a weird something. And so we're going to concentrate on that first. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to each actor for their parts, for their lines, okay? I'm going to start probably after we do your action over here, because I know Jim has to get out. Well, we have time. Jim has to get out 4:30. So 2 hours goes pretty fast, though. So, you know that.
Yeah, you do.
Let's start here. Any questions so far? Hey, we're almost done. We got one more. So yeah, one more after this. Hopefully everybody's available next weekend. I'm gonna try to knock out the finale in one day. If that changes, I'll let you know. But that's the goal. The finale's script is done. I just need to talk to Lawrence about it. You know, it's Vicky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Questions?
Can we shoot out these 2 seats a little bit
Yeah.
closer to this
Yep.
side?
Yep.
Keep going,
So,
right.
Yes.
so when you do the guts thing to Joel, he's gonna have to go like that. That would work too. And then, you know what I mean? When he's pissed off at Joel with the.
Yeah, he's gonna look over. So,
And then he can like, what the fuck you mean? You know
so
what I
when
mean?
we run that action, it'll be literally probably from right here, so you can see both of them doing it.
Okay.
It'll be a little wide.
Yeah, I get what you mean. That's the only reason I put it there. I thought, yeah, you're right.
Well, it
doesn't work.
because then on the turnaround, I would have Lawrence in front of them while these guys are
Gotcha.
speaking.
I
It would
got
be
you.
hard.
I got
It's
you.
very difficult to choreograph. Okay, so let's just run this real quick and then we'll get into your guys' dialogue.
Can you just check what I missed?
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to make sure that. Well, now because I have enough.
They're not.
And
You're gonna do that, and there's like.
You moved over. Oh, okay.
I don't know if you want to.
Remember, they just crust the chips.
Aside from that, we're good.
Robert Shaw.
Robert, what's your last
Smooth.
What? I'm saying the chips he just had is happening while you're.
This is
You
when
can
but this is
literally
when
go
I'm
do
just
that.
improvising at the top, right?
And then you get matches like, you go with that.
This is actually the first line of your dialogue for the text.
So not my improv, the actual line.
Correct. Your improv actually, I might cut it to you for like a split second, but it's mostly on that action that
You're
he's
doing
got
the,
going.
you're doing the.
I only shot it so I had
You're
it.
doing the unicorn thing. Yeah, you're doing the unicorn thing.
The unicorn and the.
Okay.
Thumbs up, remember thumbs up.
Alright, let's see what you guys look like. Everybody that has the back of their head, you're doing great. Just react accordingly. And let Daniel take control of the lesson. Alright.
Chips. I feel it in my soul.
Let's not do the chips right now. Later.
Come on, Joel.
We will do it.
No, Joel.
Damn it, Joel. I might do this a couple times based on some rack focus. Okay? Hey, you guys ready? Sam?
You can keep it out, I would say.
Rolling.
Show you more later.
From the top and action, Tom.
So today I'm going to take you to a magical place, a mysterious spot where unicorns get their horns and bananas get their appeal. Oh.
Good cut.
Thumbs up.
And let's speak? Yep. And action.
So today I'm going to take you to a magical place. A place where unicorns get their horns and bananas get their appeal. No.
Good. And whoa. Okay, let's go one more time. It's my mistake. Let's go one more time.
You really want me to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, remember the overacting part? we
Fuck
did?
yeah, bro.
Let's do it.
Sucking this fucking banana.
Yep. Suck it. All right, ready? And action.
So today I'm going to take you to a magical place. A mysterious spot where unicorns get their horns and bananas get their appeal. No.
Good, look right there. Perfect. All right, let's move on. Let me grab a chair. Have Ben up there already. Because you've been.
You want to shut him over?
No, I have 2 cameras on that already. Again, this is just establishing shots to let you know the whole class is watching.
State your name.
The curtain.
So,
Does he need the tape and all that stuff? Do you need the tape and all that shit?
yeah, well, I mean, I would, since we're here, might as well just run it as much as you can. So I have something to cut to. Sorry. But it's safer to
We're
have.
really good at it.
And then,
So you want to take it from where?
how about this? How about we can just let him go, and then you guys just respond to it? Because really, it's just to have a bunch of people looking at it a couple times. I don't.
Are we going to go through the whole bit with Lawrence and everything?
So at this point, I gotta be over.
Yeah, you're on that side.
And I had this room at that point.
I would like to, but in reality, I don't think I would cut, rather, because when we shoot like this, the sound isn't as good.
Okay.
And I don't want to give it to him.
So you just wanted to let him go then? Or what do you, of course I do.
What?
No.
I think we just go. You guys just have fun and just get the room. Okay.
Okay. Now
Let's just go for it.
Now, John.
I'll find something. I'll find something. It's just to get the room.
Jerry, wind it up so you can see.
Yes, sir. Wind it up, man, just like it was brand new. Brand new piece of tape.
Ben, remember, let's go, Garrett, let's overact. Okay, just like.
We're doing the whole thing?
Just do what you can. You don't have to do the whole thing. You know what's really funny though, I have to admit, is to show the audience the pterodactyl fight, or the T-Rex fight. Do the T-Rex fight for sure. They'll like it.
I thought we were just doing that private.
No, it's public now. Public T-Rex.
You want to take it from the not that. From the top of his bed. With the gray matter.
Yeah, you can take it from there.
Yeah, when you turn in you do the vending on the rim, slightly.
So that means Alabama has a line in that section too then.
She does.
Yeah, okay.
But we'll get close up on you for that. Don't worry. You can say the line. It helps Daniel.
It really does.
Daniel loves it when people say lines.
I love it when people say their lines.
It's weird.
It is weird.
He doesn't do his, but he likes yours.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm gonna get that.
Making a movie, guys.
Gotcha.
We're making a series.
This is John's robot.
You ready for this?
Alright. Yeah.
Ready? Come on.
Ready? Alright, sound. Rolling and action.
I'm speaking to the past lives of Ben. Come to me and tell me who you were before you were Ben. Gray matter, come forth with the chatter. It is time to come forth and speak. Hello? Anybody upstairs?
Maybe he's downstairs.
Bill. Yeah. No. Yes.
Okay. I like that.
I did not know that. Yay! Yeah, I caught it. I caught myself. I'm fine. Stunt man! It was but a stunt.
I was only.
It's a stunt.
Don't worry, Alabama. We'll get you a ring.
Yeah. You're good though.
Hey!
There was an airplane
Who is it?
that flew by, so it was gonna take
Mystery's lightning!
But good job.
I will always and forever remember the sight of you falling.
That was cool.
See what happens if you do
Okay.
Here we go.
Bill. Let's go linear, page 1.
Yep.
Okay, Ben, you're back to your seat. Take chairs away.
Get the chair out of here.
Okay.
these charades with the unicorn and banana. He wants to do it again.
I hope we use that one.
My favorite
Sorry,
part
You wrote?
Yeah, we're just like,
It's like,
he's dead.
oh yeah, and he just died. He's not even in the show anymore. That was it.
Wait, literally from right now. I
Ron, you need Warren to.
That was thrilling.
Yeah.
That was thrilling.
Well, we ran over that. I didn't know it was going to be a public performance. You know?
We ran over that whole sequence like 2 hours ago. This guy's got some things up his sleeve.
He's a T-Rex and a fire-breathing dragon. Don't ask.
T-Rex?
It's Godzilla. T-Rex and Kevin Dragon.
Go cheer.
We will.
know, but I wanted to because it
Okay, for now we're gonna focus on the left side of the room.
I just fell
Actually, since we're here,
off the stage.
let's get the action.
You are now listening to the Wake and Bake podcast with Buck Stallion.
We'll get Alabama's line and Lesho's lines.
I have a line too.
No, you don't. I took it away. I'm just kidding. I'll get a focus on you.
That look on her face of utter
like,
disappointment.
You guys can. Yeah. So I know I have some like cuddling going on or something, right?
Excellent.
But I support the Buck Amendment. I think it is important to be have clarity here, and I think that Mr. Buck is right on the money here.